phone with the with the mighty KLC, man. He wanted me to tell y'all, man, what's up, man. He loved being on here yesterday. He loved it, man. He loved it, man. So we just got through chopping it up a little bit. You know, we talk all the time, but he wanted me to tell y'all, man, he wouldn't want to get on here again today, but he had to take care of a few things. But he wanted me to give everybody on here a big shout out and tell y'all thanks for the love that y'all showed him again for his birthday. And man, he's just very humble, man, and honored, man. So I thank y'all, man, for showing the OG that type of love and respect, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all for coming correct, you know, saying, being courteous to him, you know, giving the super chats, asking questions in the super chats, you know, questions you want to ask, y'all sent the super chat. Like, that's how you do it, man. That's how you show the respect to the OGs, man. And I salute y'all, man, because y'all came correct. Because he just hit me. He was like, man, Ski, man, I love your people, man. You know, talking about y'all. He said, I love your people. I love the respect that they have, you know. So, and I love y'all too, man. So I just want to give y'all flowers, man. You know what I'm saying? When you bring an OG on your platform and y'all showing that utmost respect, and you going out your way to ask questions and learn from an OG, and you're not being, you know, saying disrespectful. You really want to learn and get this information. People want to come and give it to you. The more y'all show that y'all want it, the more I'm going to try to bring people to y'all so y'all can have this information, you know, because this is a life once in a lifetime thing. A lot of these OGs don't want to share these stories because they feel like people don't appreciate it, or they feel like people are just trying to use them and take advantage of them. So a lot of people just shut down and say, you know what, I want to give this information, but you know what, I'm cool. And they keep it to themselves. So I just want to thank y'all again for honoring my brother KLC, man, on his birthday, man. We had a great live. Everybody still hit me about the live. My mom, she hit me. She like, man, I love your live. Vic hit me. She like, the live was incredible, man. And that's what I try to bring to y'all, man, so you can get this knowledge. I even had the homie Double Edge Reg. Big shout out to Double Edge Reg. He was tripping off the faceplate comment that KLC said, and he made a little meme out of it. And it's pretty funny, man. So y'all go to my Instagram, you'll see the little meme that Double Edge Reg left. You know what I mean? It's pretty funny, man. It's pretty funny. So shout out to y'all, man. Big shout out, man. Y'all give yourself a big pat on the back because y'all growing. I could tell a lot of y'all are growing. A lot of y'all minds are reshaping from the way you thought stuff was, and you're starting to reshape, and you're starting to say, man, Ski is giving me this information. Ski is bringing people on to give y'all information. Y'all are really growing, man. And I'm gonna tell you, that's gonna be one of your best blessings in the world on how y'all will continue to grow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will continue to grow and continue to learn something that puts a smile on my face because, man, I'm gonna tell you, like, you know, and I always say this, but you know, y'all don't know this, but I share it with y'all a little bit. You know, like being in martial arts, man, I used to train a lot of kids. I used to train Navy SEALs. Like a lot of y'all don't know this, you know what I'm saying? But I used to train Navy SEALs. I used to train, you know what I'm saying, like federal agents, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my homies was in the police force and they knew a lot of people, so I used to train them. And one thing that I learned is that not everybody's mind capacity can keep up with growing. A lot of people get so stuck in their own way that they're their own Achilles heel. They can't go no further. They can't go no further. This is where they stop. And so to watch some of y'all come, even the conversation I had with Coheed Studio, man, he said something that was very profound that will stick with me, that lets me know if you just shut up and pay attention and block out the distraction, you can hear clearly on what EA is saying. He said something so profound when all this stuff was going on. He was just distracted with all the stuff that was going on. He just had to step away. And then he came back to the platform and he started listening. And he said, bro, that changed my life. When I started to hear what you were saying, instead of just responding off of what was going on, I started to hear what you were saying. That put a smile on my face because this is what I've been saying for a whole year now. If you just sit back and just listen to what I'm saying, it can help a lot of y'all start growing further. Nobody's career is promised. Nobody in this music business career is promised. But you have a better chance when you're listening and trying to stick to the foundation. So I salute everybody that's out there that's listening and trying to take in this information from somebody that's done it, from somebody that's trying to help you unconditionally get to be great, to get better. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a big shout out to everybody that's out there that's jumped on these drums. Man, it's overwhelming. It's bananas. Me and Vic is like, oh my God, we hope the site don't crash. She's like, Ski, this is crazy. Just hoping that everybody is loving the drums, man. I'm gonna go even further to say this, man. I got a hit from Andy Mack from Mackay. He's like, Ski, these drums is crazy, Ski. These drums is crazy. We even talking about putting something together. He's just been real busy. I've been wanting to get him on here, but I know he's been busy with the stems. And you know, Andy Mack is that guy. He just be running and doing a bunch of stuff. I want to get him on the live so we could talk along. But they trying to bring some of the drums over there, you know, to Akai. So you know, we talking about a lot of stuff, man. But this is an example of what I'm saying, man. You got to believe in yourself before, so other people can start seeing that you mean what you say. Goes back to the SP1200, how we sold out all the SP1200s. I believed in that. I didn't have no distribution. I didn't have Sweetwater, Vintage King. I didn't have none of that. You know, this was just us right here. Us right here saying, this is what we gonna do. This is what we gonna do. And we did that. Heritage. You know what I'm saying? We cried out to Heritage. We let Heritage know, look, man, we got to get taken care of. You dig what I'm saying? These are the things we have to do in order for us to grow. Closed mouths don't get fed. If we don't speak on stuff, sometimes people are scared to speak on stuff because they don't want to be so-called controversial. It's not controversial when you're real. It's controversial when you clout chasing. When you out here just trying to do stuff to be controversial and you just trying to be seen, that's clout chasing. When you're speaking your truth and people make it controversial, it's not controversial. It's just being truthful so we can grow. You cannot grow in life if you're not truthful. So I just want to start this off this morning, man, just saluting all of y'all. Man, everybody that's coming to the site, that's getting the drums, everybody's hitting me like, Ski, these drums. He's like, man, Ski, that 808 is wicked. That snare is wicked. Like, I'm just getting so many, and I just salute y'all, man. So I want to give y'all flowers, man, and let y'all know what it is. So now let's do the roll call. Coheed Studio, what's up? OC Drummer, what up with it? Funny Farm, Pat Banks, what's up? In the Men, Dr. Indy, what up? Alpha Me, Big Sauce, Studio 518, what up with it? Beast Like Rick, man, what's good with you? What's good? D. Fuentes, what's up? Mike Deasy, Cannon, what up with it, Cannon? Dr. Indy, what up? Bright, what up with you? What's up with you? Black Seed Beats, what's up? In a Minute Dark, man, thank you for the early super chat, man. In a minute, man, I'm gonna start off early and hit you with the super chat. Salute, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. T-Rail, what's up with you, homie? AP Production, what's good? A Pro 20, what's good? What's good with you, man? Coheed Studio said, you'd be surprised how much you can hear when your mouth is silent. Facts. Chris Davis, what's up with it, homie? Chris Rodriguez, what's good, bro? What's good? Love and respect, man. Love and respect. Man, how did you come up with the trigger has no heartbeat? Man, I think I told this story before, but I'll reiterate it. So, after Spice One's first album, you know, and me and Spice kind of talked about it a little bit. You know, he was getting big and stuff like that, and I was kind of going in a different direction, just to clear it up, because it's a long story. And this is funny, man. This is how all of this stuff circled back. It was me, Spice, and Ant Banks. And we used to always play Street Fighter. We'd be in my house in the hood on 50th and Bancroft playing Street Fighter. And we playing, having fun. Banks had to get ready to go to the studio because I think he was working on some stuff for Too Short or whatever the case was. You know, as soon as he left, Spice just sprung it on me, said, hey, man, Ski, man, Jive Records want me to do the soundtrack to Minister Society. I said, what? Now, you know, anybody know, before the Friday movie, Minister Society was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be a part of a movie, that's always been my big dream, to score movies and do movies and TV. And that's why when y'all hear my music, is real cinematic, because that's what I like. I like to create a mood with the music. Make a long story short, he's like, bro, you know what I'm saying, man, you know, I want you to be a part of that. So I started cooking ideas. Now a lot of people don't know the version that's out that everybody loved, that is actually the remix version. That's not the actual first version of Trigger Got No Heart, which the first version was fire. And anybody that can remember the actual first version, they go boom, 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 boom. It was fire, fire. So it got approved. Back then, though, the labels was always trying to do remixes, so they wanted a remix. So for whatever reason, I can't remember what person it was, what A&R was. That was A&R Spice One's project. They like, yeah, man, you know this trick got so hard. It's hard. I said, man, I know the remix ain't gonna be hard as the original. Kind of made me a lightweight challenge. Now anybody that know me, I'm a competitor. You know, I told you I was a world champion fighting, playing ball. Anybody that's played basketball with me know that I'm a competitor, bro. Street fighting. Like when I get in competitive mode, working on beats, I'm like, nigga, let's go. Let's go. I'm a competitor. I said, what? I said, you don't think this remix would be as hard or if not harder than the original? Like, no. They put up $1,000. Now, I know that don't sound like that much, but back then, that's almost like you saying you give me $10,000. I said, you gonna give me $1,000 if I make that remix better than that? I said, okay. I said, all right, bet. Mine is cooking. Mine is cooking. Now I'm like, it's go time. And when the melodies start coming together, do-dum, boom, boom, check, check, boom, 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 check. I'm sick up in the can, man. They hit me back. You think they didn't send me my $1,000? Yeah, I got that $1,000, man. Nigga was serious. You know, it's one thing I tell y'all, man. A lot of y'all will never understand the urgency of hunger. A lot of y'all have been entitled. When you're trying to come up in the game and you get a challenge like that, and you starving and you trying to get it, this is the feeling that y'all be missing. This is the feeling y'all be missing. Because y'all have so much access to do stuff, y'all don't get the feeling that I get. I'm getting chills thinking about that story because we was in a big stoop, like a small house in 50th and Bancroft. Anybody that know about 50th and Bancroft, that's from Oakland. Right by the corner store, cars going by. Wasn't the best acoustics in the studio. It was hot. I don't have no AC blowing like I got right now. Like I got luxury now. I used to be in a hot studio with a ceiling fan. Had to turn the ceiling fan off just to do vocals because it was so hot in there. It was ridiculous, man. It was ridiculous. But that's the hunger, bro. That's that hunger, doing it at any means necessary. That's why when I hear cats talk about, man, this hard, see, man, I don't want to hear your story, bro. Because you didn't have it as hard as I had it. You didn't have it as hard as us. You didn't have to spend as much money as we had to spend. So it's almost a slap in the face to hear cats not understanding. So to get back to not getting sidetracked, that's how that came up, man. It came up from the hunger. It came up from wanting it. It came up from trying to have the dopest melodies that would make people want to hear you. The passion, you know. LL Cool J got a song right now called Passion. I feel that like crazy because if you don't have passion, you're not gonna be able to do this like this. You're not. You're not gonna be able to do it. And this is why I call this God hour, man, because I know that God has been overseeing me. I know my parents has been praying over me from day one, and from martial arts on the music. They've been praying over me and putting those blessings around me. So you have people praying for you, you get those blessings. And even though it's a wicked game, I've been protected by their prayers, man. You know, so just have that passion, y'all. So that's where that come from, homie. So that's a good question, man. I just wanted to kind of, address that. Coheat, man, thank you for the super chat, bro. Thank you, sir, to you, Ski. Continue to provide us with info. Much love, bro. Maximus, I see you, brother. I see you, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me go back and check some of these comments that people was leaving, man. Shout out, man. Obscure Street, what's up with it, Obscure? What's good? My brother, Obscure Street, man. I got your message, man. Nothing but love. Tiger One, what's up with you, man? AP Production, I just finished watching you and KLC. Love it, man. Salute, man. KLC wanted me to tell y'all, man, nothing but love and thank y'all for the love y'all gave him yesterday. Um, Dr. Indy, 100% facts, growing, listening, and staying humble. Yes, sir. 3-6 Soul, what's up with you, homie? That's what's up. I can honestly say, ever since joining the community, my production and techniques are high level. They are, bro. The videos you be sending me, bro, I be blown away on how you running and how stuff is sounding. Catchy Noise, you definitely are doing that. Um, Tyler Roberts, good morning, Ski Vic. Thanks for the info and great drum products. These earthquake drums slap. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. If y'all don't have the earthquake drums, go get them, man. Go get them. That's all I can tell you. Go get them. You know what I'm saying? Go get them. Because if I cut a deal, they might have to see some, and then they go somewhere else. So get them. Go get them. Go get them. I'm telling you. Salute Almighty EA Ski. These drums bang hard. All I've been doing is just building drum tracks. Just loving how these earthquake drums bang. Thank you, bro. They bang hard, bro. They really do bang hard. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Hey, Banks, what's up, man? Shouts out to you and your wife, my brother. Salute to you and your family, man. Blessings to your wife, homie. Real talk. Making a beat last night with only the earthquake drums and some 6 cents. I know that's crazy. I built a beat last night. Anybody see the beat I built on the ASR X Pro? I built it with the drums and I just played. So I actually, people think it's a sample, but it's original music. I had some guitar and bass on it. It's crazy. If y'all ain't seen it, man, go to the YouTube shorts and go check it out. Caleb, what's up with it, Caleb? What's good? What's good, man? What's good? Yes, indeed, man. Let me see. Let me see. Jay Johnson, morning ski, Miss Vic, the community blessing ski, have been seeing the shorts on the earthquake drum, straight heat. Thank you, brother. Getting mines this weekend. That's what's up, sir. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. Back in 94, I had $500 from playing drums. Thought I was rich. Hey, bro, I thought I meant $1,000, bro. I think I told y'all the story on I didn't want to give my beats to Spice, and they was offering me $1,500 a track. I said, $1,500 a track? So I had 3 tracks on that first Spice one. I said, I'll take it. I'll take it. What'd I go get? I think I went and got a SP1200 and eSonic 16 Plus. I can't remember, but it was something like that. But yeah, I said, I'll take it. I'll take it, bro. That was a lot of money, man. That was a lot of money. Back then, don't get me started, bro. But like I said again, I always took money and reinvested. I always take money and reinvest. You dig what I'm saying? And I want y'all to understand that, man. If you're trying to do music, you got to invest in you. You got to invest in your product because that's what's going to build you. If you're just buying all kinds of other stuff and not reinvesting into something that's going to really help you be dope, you're just kind of wasting your money, man. You're just kind of just having a just whatever type of career you're trying to have. Do you recall the moment you bought an MPC 60 and your initial thoughts when you first laid eyes on it and started creating? I do, man. I remember seeing that MPC 60 at anybody that's on here that know about Oakland, Leo's Music Pro Audio, and they had that beautiful machine sitting there, and I'm looking at this machine like, what is this? And they're like, oh man, they could do this and they could do that and they could do that. And I said, and I'm looking at it like, man, this is crazy. And you used to could be there and play around with it, and man, it was, bro. I was like, man, how can I get my hands on this? How can I get my hands on this? Beautiful machine, just a beautiful machine. And you know, prior to then, you never seen a machine that looked like an MPC. So it was different than an SP1200. It was different than, you know, the sampling rack key, you know, sampling keyboards like the EPS. You're like, man, what is that? It was mind blowing. It was dope though, man. It was dope. It was definitely an experience, man. I mean, I could tell you, but you had to be there to just know, to feel it. Man, that's what it sounds like every time I hear the song Hunger and Urgency. Yes. What I was saying. Man, I stayed tapped in, bro. I just bought an MPC XSC and want to learn from the best, G. I'm up out in San Diego. What's up with it, San Diego, man? Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. Oh, my goodness. Got my brother back. Hope you feeling good, man. Producer you ain't count on. What's up with you, Doc? Nothing but love, bro. We glad you feeling better, bro. Damn, I gotta get ready to roll out. Everyone have a great day. Thanks for blessing us with some more drums. Keep the creative juice flowing, Ski. Man, it's love to you, Intricate, man. Have a blessed day, brother. Love. Um, Chris Davis, that gangster beat, so fire, earthquake involved. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keely, bro, do you like Fortnite? You know what? I don't play video games no more like I used to, man. I'll be way too busy. I don't even have the time to play them no more like that. So I be working. Why does a lot of people don't believe in God? Um, I think a lot of people don't believe in God because they don't get what they feel they deserve, or they don't get what they want. I think a lot of people don't believe in God because they think that things supposed to happen. But God gave us a lot of commandments, and we broke all the commandments, and we allowed the world to tell us how we should go about having a relationship in life. So, and that's not what God said. So, after a while now, God is to blame for us not getting what we want out of life. He told us we can have whatever if we prayed and we stayed faithful to him. And I think a lot of people want stuff when they want it. It's like a kid. It's the same reason why we don't believe in our parents, or why we don't follow our parents. Our parents try, not every parent, but majority of parents try to set a role for us to protect us as life go on, and we rebel against our parents because we think we know better. And it's the same thing with God. We think we know better. We see people having certain things, and we look in other people's backyard and feel like, well, I need that. So you go about that with your same energy. But God is like, no, I don't got that for you. I got this for you. Stay on path for what I have for you. A lot of people fail in life because they don't believe that God has something great for them, because they looking at other people's backyard. Look at social media, look at YouTube, look at Facebook. We looking to see what somebody else have just to create our own identity. You have to have your own identity. Now, I'm not saying you can't be inspired by others, but whatever God's plan is for you, you got to stay prayerful and faithful to that. And we don't stay faithful. We're not faithful people. We're not faithful people. So a lot of people, because things don't go right for them, how is it going to go right for you when you have no faith in God like that? So, people don't believe, and they don't want to celebrate no more. And they just want to just live their life and say, oh, there's no God, I'm going to do how I want. And then they never had peace, So it's real deep, bro. It can get really super deep. But, I try to just have these conversations here and there, but that's a big reason why I don't think people believe, because they're spoiled, they're entitled, they feel like life supposed to give them what they want. It don't work like that. God said you got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. Jesus died for our sins. He went through a lot. So why do we think we're going to have it great? Why do we think that we just going to come and just get what we want, have money, no, you got to work, bro. You got to be faithful. You got to be loyal. And when your day come, it's going to be the most beautiful day in the world. And I can testify for that. I went through a lot. Losing property, losing my house, losing my deal, going through the stuff that I went through. And God said, don't worry about that. I got you. I got you. Don't even worry about that. I got something bigger and better for you. Stay faithful, stay truthful to my word, and I got you. And I did. I stayed praying. I stayed faithful. I didn't go out there robbing people, selling drugs, doing this, doing all of this old emotional type stuff just for $1. This is why I could do this freely. It's not about the money, it's about the purpose. Now, if the purpose allow you to make money, then that's what God has for you. That's why I say, if you're not dedicated to what you do and you love what you do, you'll never benefit from this, ever. Because it can't be about money first. It has to be about purpose first. That's why anybody that say, oh man, the cassette thumb drives, those are expensive, that's $500, that's fine. I didn't sell it $500 just to make money off y'all. I sold it because that's what my purpose was. That's what I feel the price is for that cassette thumb drive, and I stuck to that. I ain't about to sit up here and lower it down, do all that. This is what it is. If you don't want it, it's too much for you, that's fine. But y'all go out and buy a bunch of Jordan shoes and old retro shoes and buy all this other stuff because that's super popular to you. But I give you something that's going to help you in the community. And you want to be like, well, well, this other person, man, I don't care about that other person. I don't base my prices off other people. I base my prices off of me. And once you stand on that, you're going to prosper, whether they come or not. God is going to facilitate, regardless of what you want to do. So nothing that anybody else say stops what I got to do, regardless. You dig what I'm saying? So You know, stick to God's word, man. And I think a lot of y'all will be okay. That's the answer to your question, homie. I'm looking to get property so I can set my equipment up. After that, I will get into contact with you to set up a meeting. I'm trying to be legendary as yourself. Big up to you. Much thank you, bro. Let me know, Earl. I got you. Anytime you're ready, we'll chop it up. I'll show you, walk you through whatever it is, man. It's love. It's nothing but love, brother. Nothing but love. Studio 518. Those drums scare people. When I hit the pad, they pack some punch. You damn right about that. It's not a game. Not a game, man. Not a game. Intricate. Have a killer work day, brother. Hope to hear some EA Ski Earthquake beats. Yes, sir. That snare in the first bank works perfectly for those late 90s R&B. I know which one you're talking about. That one that go, Chow. I did that on purpose. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, Ski, I think $1,000 is a lot of money. It is. I mean, to me back then it was a lot of money. I mean, even to this day, I think $1,000 is good money. I mean, you know, especially in this type of economy, I think any money you get, you got to just know the value of what you put into it. A lot of people won't be impressed with certain things based upon they you know, some people live a life beyond their means, you know, so they never can have enough money. You know what I mean? You're never gonna never have enough money if you live beyond your means. You have to know how to budget, and you have to know how to take things and make it work, man. And I think any money that God has blessed you to have is a blessing, you know. And then there's some things that you're like, look, you know, I appreciate it, but you know, that's kind of not, you know, that's devaluing what my worth. So you gotta just choose what works for you, man. That's all, and stick to it. DeWitt, what's up with it, DeWitt? What's good? What's good? Ski, hear about the drums. Going to try my new card. PayPal. Always support you. That's what's up with you, producer, man. I support you too, man. And I told you we prayed for you, man. Knowing you were sick, we prayed for you, sir. Black Sea Beat. I could tell KLC was really grateful of his birthday gift. I felt like I got a new mic. Man, KLC, bro, super humble and thankful for everything, bro. That's another great guy, man. That's why I love just chopping up with my brother, man. Ski, what is the name of the lead instrument that you use in the Trigger Gospel Heart? I heard many West Coast. You know, Rob, I wish I could tell you, bro. I mean, I can't remember the name of those leads and basses and stuff like that. I want to say back then I want to say I had the JD 800, but I'm not for sure because I had so many different stuff here and there. Um, but I can't even tell you the name of that lead. I really can't. I really can't. It's been so long. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't even tell you which machines. I can only speculate what I had around that time. My mom sent me a picture, and it made me remember. Oh, okay, I had that at that time. So sometimes you don't even remember what you had at that time because time go by. But I do know I had the JD 800 for a while. So it's possible. That's possible. Sin and Satan has deceived the whole world. Facts. Facts. A Banks, 2 Timothy 2:15, study to show thyself approved unto God. Facts. I'm not a Christian rapper, Boss Beats. I'm not a Christian rapper, not at all. Far from it. You know, I just apply, you know, my spirituality when I'm talking and let people know that we're not perfect. But, you know, when you're not trying to search for perfection, meaning you don't build a relationship with God, you can't begin to become a better person. And I'm nowhere perfect, but I definitely want to build every day my relationship with God stronger. So I'm just trying to get people back reacquainted with trying to have a relationship, get back to prayers and see how that works. Because nothing else is working for y'all. Y'all believing in your friends, y'all believing in magic and believing in crystals and y'all believe in everything but God, man. It's crazy, man. You know? Y'all believe in lotto tickets. It's weird, you know? I just don't believe in those things, man, you know? So I'm saying if it ain't working, maybe you want to try to get back to prayer and getting back to a relationship with God and see how that works because y'all are running out of options, man, and time is ticking, man. Time is ticking. You don't want to be that day coming. God say, hey, man, you know, depart from me. That's gonna be a wicked day. So I just hope that my information allows people to somewhat want to try to get back to having a relationship with God. I can't. I'm just a messenger. I'm not no Christian. I'm not no Christian pastor or Christian rapper. I'm none of that. None of that. Far from that. But I will incorporate what I believe in everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Let me see. Tarot cards, Uno cards. Yeah, man, they got all kinds of cards, man. You know, all kinds of cards. Whole cards. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's sad, man. People believe in everything but God, man. Letting people touch their forehead. I was like, nah, man, get your hands off my head, bro. I don't want your blessings from your hands on my head, bro. That ain't gonna cut it, man. So people out here getting deceived, man. They're out here getting deceived by the boogeyman. Hey, man, I want to share this, man, because it's a trip. I guess this all correlate to what I'm talking about. Trolls, y'all got less than 5 seconds. Man, man, you gotta call Vic Quick Draw McGraw, man. Before you move, remember that showdown? Remember the Wild Wild West movies where you showdown the quickest gun in the West? That's Vic. You gonna get them bullets, baby. You gonna get those bullets. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Remember that game, Space Invaders? Yeah. You gonna get those bullets, man. What I was gonna say? Oh yeah, this is what I was gonna say. Vic said high noon around here. Vic, you out of line, but high noon around here. She is not playing, bro. She is not playing. You know what? Let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all need y'all a Vicky in your life, man. A lot of y'all need to get somebody in your life that got your back, man. She's been having my back from day one. She's more serious about anything about me than anything, bro. How many people got people that really care about you more than they even think about themselves? That's crazy, bro. If you don't have somebody like a Vic or a KLC or somebody that's a rider, or you just got your great mom and your dad in your life, man, you're missing out, man. Because I'm going to tell you, I got some great people. I don't have a gang of people, but I got the greatest people, and that makes a gang. Even with y'all. I don't got to have 200,000 subscribers. Y'all go check my page. I ain't got nowhere close to that. As known as I am, platinum, Grammys, all of that. I don't have none of that. But the people I got are some of the greatest people in the world, man. I'm telling y'all right now, that's why God says, man, worry about what I got for you. I don't sit up here like, man, God, I need y'all subscribers. Let me do something. Let me blow some snot out my nose and throw my arms up in the air like a duck just to see some controversies, get people to chant, turn in. And we ain't doing that, bro. We not doing that, homie. We not buying no subscribers. We ain't buying no followers. What's mine is mine. And that's that. You know, I'm not buying no comments. I'm not buying no subscriptions. We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that. What's mine is mine. I might not be the most popular, but I am the most popular. And what I mean by that is because the truth is going to be the truth. Always remember your purpose, man. Stop trying to compete with people you ain't in competition with. I ain't in competition with nobody. Because nobody could talk this talk like me, and nobody's been through what I've been through, so there's no competition for me. No matter how popular they are, no matter how much they get, no matter their stuff might look way better on paper, they like, oh man, this is the person. So you think. So you think. Understand your purpose, homie. Once you understand your purpose, you don't worry about nothing, man. You don't worry about nothing. People have to understand the algorithm is a crazy thing because the more ridiculous you are, the more your algorithm go up. Because you got to understand, YouTube, Instagram, they like controversy. They like you to do something crazy so it can generate attention, so it can hit the algorithm. I'm not going to do nothing crazy. My algorithm ain't going to be good when I'm talking about God. If I'm start talking about God and stuff that's righteous, That algorithm, my algorithm, gonna go because we all know satanic people run this stuff. They don't want positivity. They don't want y'all to be educated. So they ain't gonna let my algorithm go crazy. Why would they? You're making people think. You're making people question the powers that be. You got to remember that. Life is not about the truth, right? It's about deceit and lies. So long as I can keep you in this web, like you look what they're doing with the president stuff. Fake staging stuff, staging, shooting, like, come on, man. That's what they've been doing, bro. They've been doing that. So don't worry about, like, a lot of y'all are going to Facebook and y'all don't see a bunch of comments when you post your beats. That's all algorithm. That don't have to do with a lot of people not liking your beats or not seeing it. It's that they control the algorithm. You know, sometimes the algorithm hit, sometimes the algorithm don't hit. You got to keep posting. You got to keep believing in what you do. You dig what I'm saying? Same for me. I'm on the Facebook. I'll post some stuff. I won't have no comments at all because that's just how the algorithm works. Don't matter, bro. As long as you post your best stuff, let God work. Just let God work, man. Stop being emotional about what you think you're not getting because they don't play the game fair. A lot of stuff we should be getting, we will never get because they don't play the game fair. They don't play the game fair. You can have 100,000 followers and only 1% of the people see it because of the way they play the game. You ain't gonna let my whole 100 see it? You just gonna just let 1% of the people see it? That's unfair. We got on these platforms thinking they was gonna play fair, and then they just changed the narrative on us. So you gotta understand that half the stuff you do, don't lose your integrity to try to make content that's whack and try to be controversial just to get the algorithm working for you because you playing yourself. And it's not gonna be cool, man. You know? It's gonna be hard for people to believe in what you're doing when you're just doing stuff for controversy or you're just trying to build, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm not trying to build content like that. It's gotta be real, man. That's it. And I'm good with what I get from it. So, you know, that's what it is. Just because we might wear the same shoe size doesn't mean you'll fit mine. That's facts. It's facts. It's facts. I want to share something with y'all though, man, that I found to be real interesting, right? It's gonna make sense when I tell you. So, I went to the gym the other day, not yesterday, but the day before. And so I did the treadmill run, I did that. And I go in there, I do some deep stretching, right? In fact, I didn't even get a notification for live stream. See what I'm saying? See, that's a prime example. So how do people know to come on a live stream when you ain't giving a notification like y'all tell us we should do? If you subscribe and your notification is on, why are you not getting a notification? Because they do what they want to do when they want to do it. That's just how the game go. So when you're playing with a stacked deck, with a loaded deck, I mean, it's like playing Russian roulette with all the bullets in the gun. You can't win this type of battle if you're not prayed up and you don't believe in God. I'm telling y'all this right now. A lot of y'all think the game is fair. A lot of y'all think y'all getting good product. Y'all going out here buying this product and the product is missing an engine. And y'all happy about it. They've made y'all believe having a product without an engine in it is good for you. And y'all celebrating. Woo! Woo! You don't have an engine, bro. What are you celebrating for, bro? But that's the new game. Is to make you accept nothing and be happy with it. A lot of y'all accept nothing and be happy with it every day and gonna die like that. Nah, man. Nah. I'm not gonna accept. That's not gonna happen, bro. Y'all be accepting stuff that's so beneath us. I mean, it's gutter hell level y'all accept. And y'all empower it. And then wonder why you're not winning. That's what we do. We've accepted the lowest stage of every. Do you understand in this culture, hip hop, black music, in this culture of music, we do it the worst. Every other genre of music are recording correctly. They're still using 2-inch tape. They're still using big analog consoles. They're still running stuff through high-end stuff. Only in hip hop and black music do we say, "Oh man, I'm gonna cut the corners, man. I'm just gonna run it like this, and this will be fine." Only us. Only us. Only us. And we be happy with it. So once corporations can take advantage of the fact that we're happy being at the low level and we're celebrating being at a low level, they're going to continue to treat us as a low level. If you don't want better for yourself, then accept what you're getting. So I tell cats, man, you gotta treat yourself like a king, man. Yeah, they still play real instruments. They still run their stuff through great preamps. They still run their stuff through great compressors. They run their stuff through some of the best stuff in the world. And we up here talking about a plug-in. Oh man, this plug-in can do it all. Whoo, this plug-in, ooh, man, this plug-in sounds just like a 1073. How the hell did that? How is that possible? How is that possible? You ain't going through no electricity, no circuitry. It ain't getting warm. Your 1073 plug-in ain't getting warm. It's not, you don't have to leave it on for a while for it to get warm and heat up. And you're going to sit there with a straight face and say this plug-in sounds like a 1073 analog gear. Bro, you need to be in an insane asylum. They need you in a straight jacket with white walls. Because that's crazy, bro. When I hear people say stuff like that, I had a dude who was talking to me like, yeah, man, you know, I put all my plug-ins in and it sounds just like an analog console. And I said, all right, man, you have a great day, bro. And I just leave. Oh, you don't want to finish talking? No, I don't want to have no more conversations with you. I don't want to ever talk to you again. I can't talk to nobody like that, bro. Have you ever had somebody try to convince you something so much that you just start like, maybe you're right? That's y'all. Y'all will sit there and have a conversation with a person, and by the time they finish that conversation, you're like, yeah, it's okay to go outside musty. That's cool. I like for people to see me stink. You'll be happy with that. You'll be happy with that. You'll be happy with that. Yeah, it's okay. I don't have to do that. I could just do this. Okay. I'm not going to argue and debate with a person that wants to do what they want to do. I just changed the subject. It's just like talking about God. When you get in a conversation with talking about God, you start seeing people get uncomfortable. They're like, why is he talking about God? Jesus not real and boom, boom. When you start seeing people start feeling some type of way, you just change the subject. I just changed the subject. It's cool. That's why I say on my channel, I say what I want to say. Because it's my channel. So if you don't want to hear what I got to say, just switch the channel. It's an easy thing to do. Boop. Remember that? Remember, I'm showing my age. Remember that? Let your finger do the walking as a snap. Remember that? Just let your fingers do the walking to the button and change it. It's that simple. Just change it. Ain't nobody gonna lose no sleep off a person that don't believe in what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'm not gonna sit up there and listen to what you're saying. I say that again. I'm not gonna lose no sleep on if you don't like what I'm saying. I'm just not gonna sit up here and listen to what the shit you're saying. Because you sound like a fool. You sound like a straight fool. No, bro. No. So, I just tell people, man, stay on your game, man. Cats out here, man, bro, dude, podcasts is going live. It's like the new hustle. It's like cats just got some crack rocks. Oh, how to hustle this? Everybody doing a live. Everybody trying to do a live. Everybody trying to educate. How do you educate when you ain't been through nothing? You can't educate if you ain't got no. You know what I'm saying? You can't educate like that. How do you educate? Oh man, I love it, man. Finally, the trolls finally come up here and leave a super chat. You gotta love that. That's a first right there. That is a first. Vic, you see that? That's dope. Salute to I Farted. He wanted to be heard. He damn sure wanted to be heard. He wanted to be heard for real. But yeah, man, like I said again, you go, you have to you have to follow what you believe, man, and stay on that. And stay on it, bro. You gotta stay on it. He gonna request a refund in a minute. Hey man, I tell you, if you want to be a troll, man, just leave a super chat. It's cool. I'll acknowledge you too. I definitely will. I definitely will acknowledge that. I'm not mad at that. Clowns want attention so bad they'll pay for it. Hey, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Rob. Like, when you start being truthful and you start telling the truth, people now will do. Now the next tactic is, how do I distract the messenger? Because the truth to the matter is people want to keep us from communicating and growing. So now when you talk to companies or you talk to record companies, having that type of knowledge make y'all powerful. And it makes it where people can't talk over your head. So when people start knowing you getting this information, they want to distract you from getting this information. So even with that super chat and that troll super chat, that's not going to distract the message. But we're going to acknowledge it because, hey, at least you paying to be a distractor. Because at least pay me to distract me, bro. Because if you distracting me and you ain't paying, bro, you're not going to get my attention, homie. So, but still, even with that, that's not a distraction. That just proves that people will do anything to be heard, no matter what. This is what people do. And this is what y'all got to understand. Are you going to allow these people to be in your life, or are you going to find a way to get tough skin and learn how to weed through the distractors? Because there's going to be a lot of distractors in your life, y'all. A lot of distractors. I'm telling you. In your lifetime, is going to be a gang of distractors. I'm telling you, in your lifetime. And if you're not focused up here to know how to deal with it and to handle it, you're going to crumble. You're going to crumble. And this is why I mentioned God. Because God told us, biblically, that Satan will destroy the whole world. Satan will deceive the whole world. So we got to get locked in spiritually, man. So I just want to tell you that for that part. Now, on the next part, I want to say, man, I was talking about I was at the gym. See how I don't get distracted? I can go right back to what I was talking about. And I did my workout. So as I'm in there and I'm stretching, I see this box. It's like, it's like a 24. You know how they have the boxes. They got 12, they got 24. You could jump on the box. So, I hadn't did no box jumps in a while. So I'm looking at the box. I'm like, damn. And there's all kinds of women in here. I'm like, dude, if I jump on this box, nigga, and I fall, that's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem, right? And he said, who the fuck gets up at God hour to be a troll? And my bubble dub voice trashed. Hey, man, Satan. To answer your question, Black Sea beats Satan. Satan is always around. Anybody that's doing God's work, Satan is going to be around. Satan got to stop. He's trying to bring everybody to hell. You got to remember that. That's Satan's ultimate plan, to make you think he rock with you so he can set everybody else to come to hell with him, because he know where he's going. But a lot of us got God in our heart, and we got to go back and go find it so we don't be led to hell, because that's what he's doing. So anybody that's speaking on God, he's going to come and try to distract. The new drums is here, Jess. The Earthquake drums is out already, bro. Go to easki.com. The Earthquake drums selling like crazy, too. Go to easki.com. Go get those drums, homie. Real talk. Yeah, like I said again, man, if anybody know a little bit about the Bible, you got to remember, all the people that put their arm around you and say they love you, they're trying to send you to hell. They don't really love you. They just trying to bait you and befriend you to take you in the opposite direction of what your purpose is. That's why I say pray first, y'all. Stay prayed up so you don't, because a lot of us, like, everybody on here got a story to tell about being betrayed. How a friend that you thought was your friend set you up, and now you enemies with this person now because they put their arm around you and made you think it was all good. That's what Satan do every day, homie. So of course, so why wouldn't these trolls do the same thing? Why would these people with these channels not do the same thing? That's their goal. Their only objective is to set you up. That's it. That's it. That's it. I've learned that a long time ago. That's why prayer's got to be first, so you can get that energy and know what's coming your way. When you don't know what's coming your way, you'll fall for everything. That's why I say if you're not prayed up, you won't see these demons. These demons are disguised as bad bitches, as your partner, as a car, as money, as anything superficial. These are what your demons are disguised as. Some of the best looking stuff in the world is disguised as something that's beautiful, that's wicked. And if you don't get to prayer and decide what's wicked and see through the smoke and mirrors on what you really, that's why when you look at a female, you got to look through her. Like, you know, sometimes I go to the gym, you look at a female like, whoo, she bad. But then I'll sit and I'll stare at her for a while. And then I'll just start seeing the demons, and I start seeing that, nah, she's not as bad as I think she is. You got to look through people for a while. Don't just initially looking like, oh my God. See, that's what we do. We just, as soon as we eye candy, we just go crazy. No, look through them. Once you look through them, you'll see that it's not as good as you think it is. That's why if you talk to a cat for a while, just talk to them and just talk and let them talk. And you can start seeing through their talk. You can start seeing what they really saying. That's why cats won't never do the Zoom. That's why when we get ready to do the Zoom, I do the Zoom so I can see cats, hear them talk, hear how they hand gestures, how they move, look in their eyes, see the demon or the truth in them. You're going to see something. But you ain't going to never see that if you ain't prayed up. All right. So, man, I'm at this gym. The box is there. I'm like, man, should I jump on this box? I want to jump on this box because sometimes in your mind, you like, man, I want to do it because I'm a competitor, man. But I'm like, damn, this box. Man, if I fall and all these women in here stretching, it's a wrap. It's going to be a wrap. If I fall, this is what my mind is saying. Now, let me just show you what that means, like even in the music thing. That's how a lot of us, we feel we're going to fail and never try it and never do it. Now, if I jump on this box, is what I'm saying, and I fall in front of these women, now my mind is thinking, well, how am I going to deal with that? Am I going to be embarrassed? Or am I going to get up and like, hey, y'all, I tried. And just laugh it off and let them know, like, I'm human. You know, I tried. At least I didn't not do it. Like, because now you got to ask yourself, is failing and falling and being embarrassed or so-called embarrassed worse than never doing it? Because that's the question I'm asking y'all. Is failing and looking like you failed worser than never doing it? Which one? Because nobody want to fail. Nobody want to be embarrassed. Nobody want to get laughed at. But now you got to ask yourself, well, I don't want to get laughed at, so I don't do it. And then you live your whole life saying, man, why I didn't do it? I should just did it. Whether I failed or not, I should have did it. That's, a lot of y'all are in that place right there. Y'all in that place where you're scared to put your music out. You're scared to put money up, to put some of your music out and see how it do. You're scared to really go do what you should be doing because you're scared of failure. You're scared of rejection. That's why a lot of y'all out here are scared to date, because y'all scared of rejection. What the worst she could say is, nah, man, you stink. Get out of here. I don't like you. You ugly. I mean, is that the worst thing? I mean, probably worse to you, but if you don't know yourself, then yeah, that's going to hurt you bad. So the moral of what I'm saying is that I'm looking at this box. I'm looking at the people. I'm like, damn, if I jump on here, man. Like you said, Demetrius, overthinking. I'm looking at this box. Now I know I can jump and hit this box. But I'm looking at the box like, damn, all it takes is for me just to miss it by a clip. And I'm on my ass. So now I got to really tap in and say, I got to lift up. If I don't want to miss it by that much, I got to lift. I got to really now apply myself. I got to really think about jumping and up on this box if I don't want to fail. If I don't want to fail. So I thought about it for a while because, like I said, I hadn't jumped on it in a while. I'm like, damn, my legs don't really want to jump right now. And that was another thing. My legs just didn't feel like I wanted to jump because I just got off the treadmill. But I wanted to push myself. I said, I still want to push myself. Like, even though I got off this treadmill, my legs is kind of burning. Man, I want to hit this. I want to bust. So in my mind, I'm like, nah, I don't do it. Nah, you got to do it. The moral of what I'm saying is that I made myself uncomfortable. Even though I didn't want to do it, even though I got all these people, and I'm like, damn, if I made myself do something I really didn't want to do because it made me uncomfortable to do it in front of these people, especially when I just got off this treadmill. And I just said, you know what? And I was overthinking, and then all of a sudden I said, you know better than this, Ski. You know better than this. And I just leaped. Bop, boom. And boy, when I leaped and got on that box, I had the biggest smile in my face. I said, I did it. I did it. I didn't let my mind fuck me out of what I posed to do. Every day I get up, I posed to do this. Like, I was so happy that I didn't fall and bust my ass, but I was even more happier that I did it. No matter what the results was going to be, I had to do it. I had to do it. Because my mind wouldn't have let me live the rest of that day out, knowing I left that gym and didn't try to jump on that box. I'd have been pissed with myself. I'd been like, see, you're going backwards, Ski. You're moving backwards, bro. Like, there's no way you should not ever challenge yourself in whatever it is. You should be pushing yourself. And, man, that was something I really wanted to share with y'all, man. Like, life is not promised success, and it's not promised failures. It's promised challenge. You got to challenge yourself. And even if you fail, you got to say, okay, how did I fail? Okay, now I didn't do this. You know what? My legs was fatigued. Let me give myself more. You know, you got to think of how you better yourself more than just downing yourself. Because we down ourselves so much to the point where we just don't have no confidence in ourselves. Even when talking to women. Men don't even know how to talk to women. The first thing they know, oh man, you want me to buy you a dress? You want me to buy you a purse? It's like, that's how you going to talk to a woman? You going to go on a date just trying to bait her into superficial stuff? You're not going to even just holler at her and say, hey, man, how you doing? You look good, man. You know, I thought you looked good. I just want to, you know, talk to you, chop it up. It don't have to be about sex. Just chopping it up. And if she's interested, she'll show you. If she's not, she won't. But cats are out here really scared to just be human. Just to be human. There's no such thing as failure if you're trying. I say that again. There's no such thing as failure if you're trying. If you never go out here and try to be great, you never go out here to try to show that you really with it, that's the worst thing you can do in your life. To me, that's worse than death. There's really no reason to be here on planet Earth if you ain't trying, and you ain't trying to be great, and you ain't pushing yourself, and you settling. It's really no need for you to be living anymore if you're not saying, man, you know what, I want to try to eat right. I want to try to diet. I want to try to change some of my diet because I know I'm eating too much fast food. Let me try to eat real healthy meals, a little bit of healthy meals. Let me try to work out a little bit. I don't really like working out, but I know this is going to be better for me. That's what self-discipline is. Doing something you really don't want to do, but you do it anyway because you know it's good for you in the long run. A lot of y'all are settlers, man. And y'all will never move forward on your journey. And I wanted to share that story just to let you know that I'm human. Yes, sometimes I got doubt. I'm like, oh, man. I don't know if this is going to work, but I believe in what I do, so I always commit. And if it's something that I don't believe that can happen for me, I won't do it. I'll tell you like this here, I'm either on go mode or I'm on no mode. But I'm never going to make an excuse. Oh, well, man, you know, I knew it wasn't really that good, but no, I'm never going to do that. When I do something, it's done at excellency. And I hope that everybody accept it the way I do it, but that's all I can do is give you the best of me. I'm never going to make an excuse. Well, man, you know. No, I'm like, no, bro, I thought that was dope. You didn't like it? Okay, that's cool, but I love it. If you don't love it, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't doubt yourself, y'all. That's all I'm trying to say, man. Stay prayed up. Believe in everything that you do, man. That's all I'm trying to say. And like I said, that box jump, I needed to share that because I definitely did not want to fall on my ass. Not in front of them women. I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell. That's all I was thinking about is they going to be laughing. And that's like, that's the almighty EA Ski. You know what I'm saying? You can think about, your mind will make you think about so much negative stuff in your head on how this is going to turn out, how this is going to be. You know what I'm saying? See, that's how Satan gets you. He make you think, yeah, man, if you jump on there and you fall, they're going to laugh at you, baby. And then you start saying, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. That's how the devil gets you. He makes you doubt yourself and have anxiety, and then you just don't do it. God said you could do anything. I told you you could do anything, and you don't believe in my word. And that's why we lose, because we don't believe in his word. We didn't let the devil just tell us we ain't nothing. We ain't gonna be great. Oh, just put out any old music, do it whenever you want to do it, however you want to do it. You know, like you said, Coheed, now the cameras everywhere. Man, they're gonna see me on YouTube, man, falling off the box. You know, people worry about, that's what Satan does. He puts all of this stuff in play. So now you cornered. And any move you make, you feel cornered. So you never do it. And then you die. Die not doing anything. Die not even taking a chance. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of y'all came up in the era of cameras. Now it's cameras everywhere. Everywhere you go is a camera. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, if you walking down the street and you pee on yourself, it's on camera. On TMZ. Oh, yeah, that Ski just peed on himself. You know, you can't get away from it. We human. That's all right. Things happen. People can identify the truth. So, something to think about, man. Don't let your doubt kill y'all, man. Kill y'all spirit, man. A lot of y'all are doubting what y'all could really do. Mike, I was paralyzed from the waist down, Ski, from being shot and told I would never walk again. I never gave up and proved myself, and people wrong. I didn't give up. That's what I'm talking about, Mike. Salute to you, man. That's a real rider. You don't never let people tell you you can't do something, man. You never let somebody tell you can't do something. You know what I'm saying? Never let nobody, man, I'm proud of you, bro. Keep doing what you do, sir. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm proud of you, brother. Those are great words, man. Those are inspirational words, too, bro. Son, thanks for the information, Ski, because I'm the guy, and I'm trying to change my mindset. That's how you go about it, man. Negative will follow only if you allow it. Facts. 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 By far. Man, y'all just, man, stay prayed up and never doubt what's meant for you. You know, like I said again, if I would have failed jumping off that box, I had made up in my mind I'm be good with it. I made it up in my mind I'll be good with that. I just got to take it. But the thing I'm going to say when I get up and look at them and they laughing, hey, I tried and I'm going to do it again and see if I can land it this one. So I already had in my mind, if it didn't work, I'm going to go even harder to land on it the next time, so I don't fall again. That's what we should be thinking about. It's not about if you fall, it's how do you not fall. Y'all don't think like that. Y'all just think, I'm falling, no, it's going to happen. Oh, man, I can't wait now. Oh, it's going to happen. No, bro. It's not about if you fall, fail, or whatever you do. It's about how do you not fail? How do you stay consistent where you don't fail? That takes perfection. That takes you working on yourself every day. You got to work on yourself every day. Firm believer, man. This was one of my school models in the school. There was always left on the wall. What you don't use, you will lose. Right? A lot of cats that's older right now, the reason why they're having back pain, leg pains, knee pains, shoulder pains, is because they never stretched. They never stretched. They never took the time to say, man, I'm doing all this working out, I'm doing all of this, but they never stretched their bones, they never stretched their legs, they never did deep stretching, because you got to understand your body is taking a toll every day. Even when you're in your car and you hunchback or you're on the computer all day, you're getting carpal tunnel, you're getting pain, pinched nerves, all of this stuff is happening, but a lot of us don't stretch. We don't take care of our bodies. So as you get older, you're actually 10 times or 20 times older than what you really are, based upon you didn't do the things to take care of yourself, because it's easier to just not do it. So what you don't use, you will lose. You will lose it. You will lose it. I got a full stretch. I could do the full splits because I still try to stretch. Now, do it hurt when you stretch? Yes, it does. Because when you build up muscle, it's going to be harder to stretch because you're building up muscle. But that's the reason why you should stretch. Because you don't want your muscles to be like this. You want your muscles to have some bend, because that's when you tear meniscus. That's when you tear stuff up. When it's like this and you're not stretching it and giving yourself some flexibility. You got to give yourself some flexibility. So we got to work on ourselves every day. It's not just one thing we got to work on in life. We got to work on everything. Our mental, our physical, our spiritual, your stretching. You know what I'm saying? Your approach to everything has to be worked on until you die. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but that's just facts. If you want to be at somewhat of peace. So, I leave you with those words, man. All right? I love y'all, man. You know, we got to stay focused. Because I'm going to tell you this. Ain't nobody going to tell you this. People don't care. They let you do whatever you want to do and they'll support you just doing whatever you want to do. They're not going to care about you. Ain't nobody going to come and help you. You think people going to come and help you? They not. They not. I stretch every day, Ski, right after prayer. Stretching is everything, bro. After I stretch, my back open up, my hips open up. I'm like, man, it's the best feeling in the world when you take care of yourself, especially as you get older. Especially because your body is changing as you get older. You're getting older, so it's going to be harder to do the stuff you did when you're younger. So you got to start now really going harder to keep yourself together as you get older. Are you going to have a hard time keeping up with your grandkids or your kids or anybody? You ain't going to have the same energy. You're going to sleep all day because you're not doing the things to keep yourself at its best. I give a big shout out to my mom. My mom, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm so proud of her. Even though she has like little sciatic pains and stuff like that, she walks. She walks with my sister. They go walking. They go swimming. They go do all kinds of stuff to give themselves longevity. You know, my dad. You know what I'm saying? My dad. My mom tried to keep my dad moving on a regular so he can keep the blood circulating. She was just telling me that yesterday. It's like we gotta do these things, y'all. We gotta do these things. Real talk, man. I know what you mean, Ski. I hit a chiropractor every Monday. I got a chiropractor. There you go. I have a chiropractor that I go to, man. So, you know, cause my shoulder blades get super tight, knot up. So anybody that know you get tight up in this area, it can shoot pain through your arm because now it's on a nerve. So now the chiropractor, when they adjust you, they can take it a little bit off that nerve so you don't get that pain shooting. These are things we need because of the way the world. We got chairs that's bad for us. We got beds. We need new beds. People don't got the money to go get new beds, so they stay on these beds forever. And your body is shifting. You know, the mattress is not as firm no more. It's so many things that cause us pain and hardship that maybe we can't afford, so we just keep accepting it, but we get worse and worse. So if you don't go try to do preventative type of things to keep yourself and give yourself a little bit more balance, you're going to suffer, man. You're going to suffer. Go get you another pillow. Go get a different pillow for your neck because our neck is not sitting right. So, you know, we having problems with our necks and backs. And these are things that we have to incorporate in our life if we want to have a prosperous life, you know, and that is just on just your health. Now, just imagine in your career and what you want to do. You got to put that same type of energy into your career. Invest in your career just like you invest in your health. It all go neck and neck, man, you know, hand in hand. The chiropractor thing is very important, especially if you got a good chiropractor, because they can really align you back right where you can have a good longevity in how you are, you know, and how you live, you know. T-Mac, what up with it, homie? Marshy, what's up with it, sir? What's good? Ben Frank, what up with it, homie? OC sent the Cash App super chat. Thanks, Ski. Thank you, OC Drummer. Man, thank you, bro. You sent the Cash App. Okay, man, I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you, Doc. So, yeah, man, it's just a little information, man, for y'all to just think about, bro. Just think about it. Think about it and apply it and see how it works for you. Stand-up desk, one of the best things I ever did. Oh, the stand-up desk where you can work over the stand-up. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Ski, all true. I'm guilty of not doing enough. However, I'm completely lazy, but I'm a bit fat. I mean, bro, like I said again, man, whatever anybody cases is, wherever they are, fat, skinny, wherever it is, that doesn't matter. What matters is you have this knowledge and you be conscious of trying to make a move on it before it's too late. Because I'm going to tell you, lethargicness, complacence, and not making yourself uncomfortable is the cause of death. And I'm not just talking about physical death, I'm talking about mental death too. Because when you don't do stuff great for yourself to heal yourself, you're not going to be able to heal other people, and you're going to always be depressed. And you're never going to feel good about yourself because you're not good. So you're just going to always have a lethargic, complacent attitude, and that's going to play a role in your music production because you just You're just a complacent person. So your music sounds like that. Oh, I'll just do this. Oh, just do that. Oh, this plug in. You just distracted. You got all this stuff you want to do. You got all of these tools, and your mind is all over the place. You don't know how to tap in when you don't know how to take care of yourself. Like I said, I can already tell what type of person I'm dealing with based upon how they take care of themselves. That's why you ask anybody at a job place when they hire people, they can look at them and tell based upon how they groom themselves and how they take care of themselves what's about to happen. That's why they say impression is your first impression is your last impression. You know, you can look and just see a person just don't care. They don't care. You know, I already know when I see a person drum machine and it's got 17 billion stickers on the drum machine, I said, nah, he don't care. And I just scroll past it. Like, come on, man. You don't just disrespect the drum machine and put the stickers all over it. Like, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like, nah. I'm good. Morning Ski, do you think the Yamaha RHS-8s are a good budget monitor? I think everything's a good budget monitor. It's just, does it sound good? That's the question. I mean, they got all kinds of stuff that's out there at a good budget, but I don't know if it sounds good. I'm not really a big fan of Yamaha, so I'm the wrong person to ask about it. I don't think Yamaha stuff sound good to me. That's to me though. That's my personal. I just don't. I don't think they sound that good. I ride every day Hollis sounds. After a stroke, couldn't walk. I was lucky to find some archive footage of my father playing steel pans in Boston Caribbean Festival. I truly miss him. His funeral is next week. Thanks, Skeet, man. And I'm gonna have you in the prayers too, man, because I know it's gonna be emotional after the funeral, as the funeral come up, man. But I definitely have you in my prayers, OC. That's nuts if you do that. Yeah, man. I can't, bro. A person with stickers on their drum machine drives me nuts. I know I shouldn't be feeling a certain way because it ain't my drum machine. But when I see a drum machine with stickers on there, I feel like it's just a person that's just standing in front of my face with a booger hanging out his nose, and I'm just looking at him, talking to him. It's almost hard to look at. It's just hard to look at, bro. I just can't do it. It drives me nuts. I don't know if that's a compulsive thing for me, but it drives me nuts. I just don't know. Ski, your PayPal doesn't allow guest checkout. I wanted to cop a kit from you. Did you hear what he said, Vic? Neo? It drives me nuts, man. Imagine you talking to somebody right now, your coworker, and he's sitting up there in full conversation with you. Full conversation. He's just talking to you like, yeah, man, what's going on, Ski, man? How your day going, man? Man, this job is a trip, huh? And you just saying, yeah. And he's sitting there with a full-blown booger at the tip of his nose. And I'm just having full conversation just looking at him. Right? And you kind of looking up in the tunnel like, man, is he going to clean his nose as we talking? And he just keeps talking. Just don't stop talking. And the booger is just coming at you in 3D. You just sitting there just looking, trying to be nice about it. But it's just, the booger just seems like it's getting closer and closer to you. That's how I look at stickers. When I see stickers on drum machines, bro, it drives me nuts, man. Nuts. 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 No, I'm just being honest, man. I mean, imagine you talking to somebody, a serious, full-blown conversation. They talking about, yeah, man, you know, me and my wife, we getting ready to go through a divorce, boom, boom, boom. And they sitting there with, and the booger just hanging from the tip of the nose bridge. And you're trying to take them serious, like, man, I feel for you, bro. Man, I hate to hear that y'all going through stuff. But that the booger is distracting you from having compassion because you just keep looking at it. And you don't know if you want to tell them, hey, man, you might want to wipe your nose. That's how stickers are to me. It's like one big booger on a drum machine. Drives me nuts. 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 Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all go get them earthquake drums, man. They're available now. Thank y'all for all the love. Respect, man. I'm glad y'all enjoying the drums. Go check it out. I told y'all next week I might want to share something with y'all. So y'all need to get these drums because I'm going to tell you what's next week that it'll make all the sense. So get these drums now while you can, y'all. All right? That's what's up. And I want to give another big shout out to Heritage Audio, man, for sending me my pre's yesterday, man. I really appreciate that. I didn't get a chance to put them up yesterday, but I'm going to put them up today. I got some new stuff that I'm working on, so I'm excited about that. And, man, y'all, go get those earthquake drums, man. That's what's up. Share, spread the word, all right? God bless to everybody that's on here, man. Hope you got something from it. And let me know what's good, man. You know what I mean? Let me know what's good. Demetri said that's why she's divorced him, because he had that booger just hanging right on his nose. Y'all get those earthquake drums, y'all. Let's get it. All right? The almighty EA. I'm out.